Hello, and welcome to the Cerritos Complete Promise Program More Than a Promise presentation. My name is Alexa Filatov, and I am the Coordinator for Educational Partnerships and Programs. I am accompanied by our Program Assistant, Janet Yanez, Dr. Clara Ross-Jones, our Counseling Faculty for Career Services, and Adrian Sanchez, our Counseling Faculty for Student Accessibility Services. If you want to learn more about how to receive 2 years free at Cerritos College, please continue watching this presentation.
Thank you, Alexa. First, I'd like to highlight why you should consider attending Cerritos College and what makes Cerritos College and our Promise program special. Cerritos College was ranked 11th amongst the nation's best community colleges in 2022. The Cerritos Complete Promise program has been nationally recognized for accelerating student success. That means that students who participate in our Promise program tend to complete their English and math requirement in a much faster rate. Students have over 200 academic degrees and programs available to choose from. The Scholar Honors Program has a 92% admissions rate to UCLA. The majority of these students who participate in the Scholar Honors Program are also part of our Promise program. For those who are interested in being part of athletics teams, we have an amazing athletics department. 19 of our athletics teams have won state and local championships. We will review other programs and services available throughout this presentation. If you're the first in your family to attend college, that's not a problem. Over 55% of our student population are first-gen students. They are in the same shoes as you are. So Cerritos College offers so much support and services to help you and your family get through it all.
You might be asking yourself, why start at Cerritos College? There are several reasons why you should consider attending our college. We offer lower cost, which is $46 a unit. We have a simple application process in comparison to other school systems. We offer small class sizes, and we are a great first option and great backup plan for those students wanting to go to university straight from high school. We have the Cerritos Complete Promise Program, which I will go into more detail later. We have zero textbook cost or low-cost section options for students who want a more affordable textbook for their course. We offer transferable credits to a Cal State, a UC, out-of-state universities, and private universities as well. We have flexible class schedules for students who want to take online classes, on-campus classes at different times throughout the day. We have the Scholars Honors Program for students who want a more competitive edge in the transfer process. We have the Transfer Admissions Guarantee TAG program for those students who want to go to UC. And we have the CSU UC Dual Admissions Program, which allows students guaranteed admission to one of these universities.
As you consider your options for your next educational journey, we would like to provide you with some cost comparison information regarding the UC, Cal State, and community college system. As you can see here, the cost per year for students that go to a university is approximately $14,436. For a Cal State, it's around $5,742, and for a school in our community college system, it's roughly $1,104. This comparison is for students that are full-time students during the academic year. However, as a Cerritos Complete Promise student, we are supporting your tuition and registration fees. The enrollment costs for 2 years as long as you continue to meet the program requirements each and every semester. So to recap, your tuition being part of our Cerritos Complete Promise program is free.
I'm going to break down the Cerritos College fees. The important thing to note are the fees we pay. We pay enrollment fees at in-state rates only. We cover your student health fee as well as your ASCC student activities fee. What students end up paying is either $2 in the summer, $2 in the fall, or $2 in the spring. Students are responsible for books for each class, any class or lab fees depending on the course you're taking, and your parking pass every semester. And the program does not cover non-resident tuition fees. This is applicable to your residency status.
The Cerritos Complete Promise program is a 2-year program available for students that complete all their eligibility requirements. We will be reviewing those requirements shortly. This program is available to graduating high school seniors or adults completing high school equivalency from the following unified school districts: ABC, Bellflower, Compton, Downey, Lynwood, Norwalk, Mirada, and Paramount. This program is also available to Cerritos College Adult School students and the few private schools listed on the screen. For students that are part of the following school districts, there is Site Bridging Liaisons, SBLs, available to assist you throughout the process. Please take a moment to take a picture or write down the information of the SBL available at your school. I highly suggest you send them a text message to introduce yourself and to find out their office hours. Before you know it, the deadline to apply for the Promise program will be right around the corner. For the schools located in the ABC Unified School District, we have Victoria Rosenberg available to assist. For Bellflower, we have Ms. Catechino to assist. For Mayfair and Downey Unified, we have Santos Nunez. For Lynwood and Paramount, we have Ms. Martha Fuentes. And for Norwalk La Mirada and St. Pius St. Matthias Academy, we have Ms. Catechino. Please go ahead and reach out to them. They will be happy to hear from you.
As a student in the Cerritos Complete Program, you will receive free tuition for the 2 years of the program, as long as the student continues to meet program requirements each and every semester. You will also have earlier enrollment so that you can obtain the courses needed for your certificate, associate, or transfer requirements. Each semester, there is step-by-step assistance in terms of support regarding your course selection, meeting with a counselor, receiving advisement, help with registration. You will receive a personalized education plan when you take our counseling course. There will be opportunities to explore majors and careers. So if you are undecided or torn between your major, those opportunities will give you avenues to explore other majors and careers that are available. And of course, access to various support services on our campus. For example, tutoring, academic support programs, student services support programs that we'll talk about a little later in the presentation.
In order to meet Cerritos Complete Promise Program eligibility, students are required to complete 6 steps. The students must complete the 6 steps to participate in the program. Students who miss a step will not be able to join the program. Note, there is a new deadline for steps 1 through 4. Students must complete steps 1 through 4 by March 31st, 2024. No applications will be accepted after this deadline. Steps 1 and 2 in detail. Step 1. Students must submit a Cerritos College 2024 summer admission application. You can do so by going on www.cerritos.edu or by scanning the QR code on the screen. It is important to note that students must apply for summer term as a first-time student in college after leaving high school. This also applies for dual enrollment students. Note, the deadline to submit your summer 2024 application is March 15, 2024. The reason is receiving your student ID number from Cerritos College takes a couple days to process. In order for you to give you time to meet the rest of the steps, this deadline is earlier. Step 2. Complete the Self-Report Tool, SRT. You can do so by going on your My Cerritos portal or scanning the QR code on the screen. After you receive your Cerritos College student ID number, you can log in and submit your English, ESL, and Math SRT. Note, the deadline for this is also March 21st, 2024 to give you enough time to complete the remainder of the steps. After completing your SRT, students must submit a Cerritos Complete Promise Program application. Students must have a Cerritos student ID number to submit this form. Please do not include your high school student ID number as your Cerritos College student ID number, as these are two different things. No applications will be accepted after the deadline. Step 4. Students must complete the online Falcon Edge orientation by logging into your My Cerritos portal. Once you log into your campus portal, you must select My Cerritos and select the Axis Falcon Edge orientation. We have included an icon for your reference. After you complete your orientation, you should receive a congratulations message. This will indicate that you have successfully completed the orientation. You can also scan the QR code on the screen to take you directly to the orientation. Step 5. Students must submit the FAFSA or California Dream Act application every single year that they are in college. The 24-25 FAFSA and California Dream Act application has been delayed until December 2023. If you are a U.S. citizen, permanent resident, or T visa holder, you must submit the FAFSA. If you are undocumented, documented, under U visa holder or TPS protected status, you must submit the California Dream Act application. It is important to note that if you do not add Cerritos College as a school option on your financial aid application, we will not receive your application, therefore it will not be processed. You might be asking yourself, why do I need to submit a financial aid application if the Cerritos College Promise Program covers my first 2 years? It is a requirement that must be satisfied, and it does not matter how much income you or your parent guardian make. You must submit this application in order to participate in our program. Step 6. Students must enroll in your classes by June 30th on your My Cerritos account. You must enroll and successfully pass your counseling, math, and English or ESL course. We highly encourage our students to enroll in Counseling 101B, Counseling 200, or ACLR 101 in the summer. In your counseling class, you will have the opportunity to develop your CSEP, also known as a Comprehensive Student Educational Plan. In your CSEP, you will have all the classes you need to take until graduation or transfer. Therefore, it is important that you complete this CSEP with your counselor to ensure you are taking the right courses for your academic program or your transfer educational goal. We have provided a list of QR codes below to know where you can view your educational plan, how you can enroll, and where you can find open classes. Most importantly, please enroll in your English or ESL and math courses in your fall semester. Don't miss this opportunity to receive 2 years free at Cerritos College. You can apply online. Our application is currently live on our webpage. You can find the list of all the steps in detail, as well as our program application. Remember, the last day to submit our Cerritos Complete Promise Program application is March 31st, 2024. We will not be accepting applications after this deadline. Cerritos Complete Promise Program students have several requirements that they must meet during their first and second year. During the first year, students must enroll and successfully pass their counseling class in the summer or fall. Remember, we highly encourage you to take your counseling class in the summer to get ahead and develop that CSEP. You must enroll and successfully pass your English or ESL and math classes every semester until transfer level. This is dependent upon your academic program and your educational goal. You must submit your FAFSA or California Dream Act every single year, regardless of income, and you must maintain a 2.0 GPA every semester. All steps and dates are subject to change. Cerritos Complete Year 2 requirements are the same as Year 1, with the exception of units. Cerritos Complete second year students must be full-time in their second year. That means that you must enroll in at least 12 units in fall and spring semesters.
As you begin to make the transition from high school to college, we put together a list of some helpful tips for you and your family members that we will discuss in more detail in the orientation and the counseling course. Communication will be pivotal throughout this process, so the program asks that you join the Remind app as listed here so that you can receive text messages about important details of the program, deadlines, and reminders. In addition, having an email that you are actively checking will be important to the process as well, as there will be numerous communications sent out after you graduate and throughout the summer in preparation for the start of the fall semester. In the orientation and the counseling course, we will talk more specifically about what does it mean to be a college student and how to actively engage in your courses and with your professors and be an active participant in the process. We will also discuss campus resources that are free and available to you. We will bring in support programs to introduce themselves to you so that you are aware of all of the resources that are available. For example, like our free tutoring that's available in our Success Center, so that if you are needing feedback on your English papers or supporting your math homework or assistance with your science projects and your labs, that you can seek out that support in our Success Center. In addition, connecting with your faculty members will be important as each one of them will host office hours where you can go and ask questions and you can follow up on things that were said in class or assignments or feedback on tests from your professors. Time management will also be pivotal in this transition as the course setups will be slightly different than they were through your K through 12 experience. So we spend a lot of time talking about how to craft your schedules in a way that sets you up for success. We talk about what other things you will have going on in terms of your work or family responsibilities and how will that impact your schedule and your course selections for the upcoming semester. We will talk about realistic expectations in terms of coursework. What will the studying be in terms of outside of class? In addition, purchasing your books will be important, and we will walk through that process and how you can find that information. In addition, we will talk about ways to get connected. So not only being active and engaged in your coursework, but looking at clubs and student orgs and student government as ways to connect with your fellow peers and to be active in the campus community. In addition to being a part of the Cerritos Complete Promise Program, we encourage you to look into some of our other student services and support programs as well. We've listed just a few of them here for you to review. We have our Puente and Your Moja programs, which are cultural programs grounded in the Latinx or the African American and Black student experience. We have our EOP&S program, which is focused on our first generation college students. Our CARE and our CalWorks programs that support our students who are parents and their families. The Link and Next Step program, which supports our current and former foster youth students. Our Scholars Honors program, which is an excellent pathway to those who are seeking transfer to our UC system schools. Our Undocu Dreamers AB 540 Falcon Scholars, a program that's geared to empower our undocumented students. Teacher Track, which supports students wanting to go into the teaching profession at any level. Falcon's Nest, which provides our basic needs resources for free. Our Transfer Center that supports students through field trips and workshops and connection to university representatives for those who are seeking transfer to a four-year university. Our first year experience program that offers cohorted courses for various majors. Our award-winning Falcon athletic teams, as mentioned previously in the presentation, and our Student Accessibility Services Office, which you will hear more about in the presentation from Ms. Adrian.
Student Accessibility Services, also known as SAS, is the department at Cerritos College that provides accommodations and services to students with documented disabilities. So if you had an IEP or a 504 plan or a behavior support plan in high school, then you can receive services through our department. You can also receive services if you have a medical or mental health diagnosis. SAS is completely confidential. Information about your disability or diagnosis is not shared with anyone. Instructors will know which accommodations you're requesting, but they won't know why you're in SAS or any personal information about you. SAS offers a wide variety of services to a wide variety of students. We have academic counselors. We also have SAS specialists who provide support with disability accommodations and services. We also have a dedicated deaf and hard of hearing specialist and counselor who works with all of our DHH students. We have a high-tech center in our office. It's a computer lab where you can do homework, research. You can also use any of the assistive technology that's loaded onto those computers. So how do you become a SAS student, and what are some things to know about the transition to college? Your IEP, your 504 plan, and your behavior support plan are not implemented in the same way at the college level. There are no special education classes offered at college, we don't have IEP meetings anymore, and there is no modified coursework. You can always meet with your specialist or your counselor to discuss any issues that might arise. Really start planning for your transition to college now. You're going to want to work with your support team, your parents, your teachers, your case carriers, to build success skills that are going to get you ready for that college level coursework and the increased responsibility that comes with that. So how do you become a SAS student? Well, it's super easy. After you apply to Cerritos College and receive your student ID number, you're going to gather digital copies of your documents. So that can be a PDF format so that you can upload it into our simple online application. I also want to recommend that if you're a senior in high school now, that you take ACLR 101 during spring of your senior year. It meets a Cerritos Complete requirement, and it's an alternative to Counseling 101B for SAS students. You are going to learn strategies to become a successful college student, and you're also going to get that comprehensive student education plan that they make in Counseling 101B. It's offered through dual enrollment, so you will need to apply to dual enrollment, but you can also take it as a freshman in either the summer or next fall. If you have any questions, if you need help with the application, please let us know. You can email us at sasapply@cerritos.edu, or you can email me directly, Adrian Sanchez, at asanchez@cerritos.edu.
Through our Undocu, Dreamers, AB 540 Falcon Scholar programs, our campus is committed to providing resources and support to our undocumented students. If you see the butterfly, it means the person in that office or department has attended a training to learn how best to support you. Throughout the orientation sessions or counseling courses, please let the counselor know if you are eligible for in-state tuition, as you will need to submit an AB 540 form, and we can help you through that process. If you would like to connect with the Undocu Falcon Scholars Program, please find their contact information listed here on this slide.
If your communication preference is text messaging, please sign up with our Remind app. We have our Cerritos Complete Cohort 10 Remind app, and you can sign up by scanning the QR code on the screen, by texting 81010 with the message @CCPP10, or by using the web link on the screen. You will be able to receive text messages regarding any important updates, changes, or communication regarding Cohort 10. Please note, when you sign up, include your first and last name. In summary, students must complete 6 steps to participate. Remember, the new deadline for steps 1 through 4 is March 31st, 2024. Step 1. Submit a Cerritos College Summer 2024 admission application with the deadline of March 15, 2024. We want you to take advantage of this opportunity. Therefore, the deadline's a little earlier to give you enough time to receive your student ID number and complete the rest of the steps. Step 2. Complete the self-report tool SRT for Math and English ESL placement with the deadline of March 21st, 2024. Step 3. Submit the Cerritos Complete Promise Program application by March 31st, 2024. You must have a Cerritos College student ID number to complete this step. We will not be accepting any applications after the deadline. Step 4. Complete the online Falcon Edge orientation by March 31st, 2024. We encourage you to get this step out of the way as soon as you receive your student ID number. Step 5. Submit a 24-25 FAFSA or California Dream Act. Remember, the financial aid application must be submitted every year, regardless of your income. Step 6. Enroll by June 30th. Students must enroll in your counseling class and English, ESL, and Math. You can scan the QR code to submit a Cerritos Complete Promise Program application. The deadline to submit the application is March 31st, 2024. Don't forget to submit your 24-25 FAFSA or California Dream Act application starting December 2023. We highly encourage students to enroll in their counseling class in the summer, and students must enroll in English ESL classes and Math every semester until transfer level. Students who complete steps 1 through 5 and do not meet our enrollment requirements will not be part of the program. Thank you for watching the Cerritos Complete Promise Program video presentation. We pride ourselves in putting students first. Through extensive support services, we want to empower you to succeed in academics and social career development in a friendly and supportive environment. At Cerritos College, we promote a culture of respect, diversity, and inclusion, and academic excellence. For any questions or concerns, you can always visit the Office of Educational Partnerships and Programs in the Multipurpose Building, MP 100. You can send us an email to cerritoscomplete@cerritos.edu. Feel free to visit our website for steps 1 through 6 in detail and to submit the Promise Program application. Follow us on Instagram at Cerritos Complete for activities on campus and updates regarding our program. If you want to speak to a Cerritos Complete Promise Program representative, hop on Zoom on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 1 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. Once again, thank you for showing interest in the Cerritos Complete Promise Program and Cerritos College. Cerritos College is a great place to start your educational journey, discover something new through our career training programs, and the perfect place to choose the right major that leads to you getting a certificate or degree. We look forward to seeing you on campus in the summer and fall of 2024.